Welcome to my small vegetable garden. This would be the outside view. It is very neglected at the moment. As you will see, lots of overgrowth. We've got some shade cloth here as it's supposed to be autumn, but the weather has been very much summer during the day and not at all the expected autumn weather. And we've got some cauliflower and broccoli over there, hence the shade cloth, so that they don't bolt. Over here we've got our lovely overgrown bolted basil, which I've kept for the bees, but I hope to be cutting them down today and cleaning up this bed, as I do have some red Creole onions that need to go in this bed. We've got some peas sowed everywhere. And of course, my lovely dog that's not supposed to be in the vegetable garden. Come, Cody. Come. Then over here, we've got lots of garden refuse that needs to get out of a garden. That is actually from our complex. Hopefully, we can take some of it away today. I've just given the garden a good watering. As you will see here in our window box, the spring onions do need it. Over here I've got some petunia baskets, hanging baskets that need to be refreshed. So those petunias I will be cutting and putting them out in the garden beds outside of a vegetable garden, with the hope that they will grow back beautifully. And then to replace those petunias, we've got this lovely blackberry shimmering black. So I try to choose the petunia flowers that had this purple with a bit of a yellow in, and we're going to add some pansies in between. I thought the dark purple with the yellow to give it some pop. As you can see, they're also a bit sad of a few days of neglect, just being busy. So right now they are currently in some water with fertilizer to hopefully give them a boost before we plant them over today. Let me show you the rest. So between these garden pavers are usually sweet alyssum. We try to do a different color between everyone, but right now it's more weeds. Lots of volunteer marigolds, lots of volunteer basil, and then just proper weeds in between. Can't hide that. Here we've got some peas. These are a shelling pea, so they are looking pretty good. Also some weeds. Then an onion, a second year onion, red Creole, that I decided to leave so that it can flower for us in the summer. The pollinators do love those flowers. Yeah, I think this is a cauliflower that I've had to sacrifice to aphids. As you can see, what I sprayed off this morning. I've decided to leave it as it's the only one that's being targeted right now, that the aphids can rather target this one than go for the rest. I did plant some radishes in this bed, but my seed must be too old because nothing has really come up. One or two. Beautiful lettuce bed with some spinach over there to the right in between that lantern. And I've got some radishes that should be ready to harvest. As you can see right over there, some of them getting a good size. Over here I've got 2 strawberry plants, my thyme, and I've got some volunteer sunflowers. It is not their time, but I decided it's such a warm autumn, let's leave them and see what they do. They're supposed to be a red sunflower. I've got some 2 avocado trees that we saved from the compost box. I don't think this one is going to make it, but there's another one in the compost box, so most probably we won't be eating avos off of these trees, but some greenery in the garden is always welcome, whether we eat from it or not. Over here we've got our beautiful nectarine tree. Oh, I just slipped. It is a red fiesta, if I can show you the tag. We have had some, or my son has eaten from it in the summer. but the birds keep eating us to it. I should really protect it this summer so that we can actually eat more from it. Over here, I think, is what broccoli is. I did not label everything as I should have. They are looking great. I hope they're not bolting, because we did get the shade cloth after a week of heat. So I really hope they're not going to bolt. I do not know the variety, and I do not have the seed packets anymore. I did start these from seeds, so hopefully this year we'll have some broccoli and cauliflower, because last year the aphids absolutely destroyed them. As you can see up on the trellis, we have everywhere peas planted to come up. Then over here, I hope, is what the cauliflower would be, if we could focus out for us. And then a surprise cabbage, which we did not plant. So obviously there was a seed mix-up, but all food welcome in this garden. I'm really excited about this piece of trellis that we made a turn with, because we didn't want to waste it by cutting it away. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to plant cherry tomatoes in this cage. Over here we've got my son's orange tree. It is carrying, but it's a very small tree. I don't think it can carry all these oranges, so I would have to take some off so that it can put more energy into fewer oranges and rather have some success. And my husband's lemon tree is doing really, really well. As you can see, we've got some small lemons coming on. Really excited about that. We didn't really have much last year, so I've got quite a lot of cleaning to do. Over here we've got lots of volunteer nasturtiums, which we are leaving. We had some lemon cucumbers up here in the summer that also I need to just clean up. A yellow marigold that has just been decimated as this time is over. Then, as you can see, these are actually namakwa daisies that have volunteered. The seed have come up. So that's usually what we plant in autumn time, and then just about at the end of winter they flower these beautiful bright yellow orange flowers. And so I have lots of them coming up between the pavers. I will leave them, even though they get very, very big. I will walk around them, because I just do not have a heart to take out a volunteer flower. So follow me along as I clean up. I will post an update video on the removal of this, and hopefully the planting of the onions and the refreshed hanging baskets that go on our porch. Please join us next time to see what we do.